Hello and welcome to the first official full on unabridged live taping of our new YouTube show, Bunnin Around Live. I am a talking rabbit,
Uh,
and this is Radley S. Panda Esquire, my co-host. How you doing, Radley?
expect. I'm pretty good. Mm, nothing nothing too exciting.
Excellent.
Other than this brand new, obvious
This is
segment
very
or whatever.
exciting. I'm very excited.
Expect technical issues, mispronunciations, and our terrible speaking skills.
Yeah,
So,
I'm bad at it, but that's okay. We're
hey,
here to talk. We're here to get better at it. That's why we do it. To get through the horrifying, crippling fear of public speaking, right?
haha,
That's
yay,
what I always think. All right, I'm going back to the wide shot. All right, and then
gasp.
I think I can make this TV come in. We're going to have this little TV come in that we're going to be using in a minute for our show. Here it comes. Here it comes slowly. It's
Who's gonna
slowly
be
coming
here?
up the ramp.
What's gonna be here?
Well, nobody's going to be here this time. This time, it's just going to be you and I, right? But the plan with this is
Okay.
we're going to edit it into a tight show on YouTube in the coming days. Who knows what'll happen with this? Anything can happen when we're live, but it'll be cut into something tight on YouTube with music added, sound effects added. We're going to pretend we've got a cheering crowd, all that fun stuff.
Ooh, I'm
Yeah.
gonna need to render out the empty crowd shot.
The AI crowd. We'll just like we'll
Oh, you
borrow
want an AI crowd?
we'll
Okay.
borrow the Will Smith crowd, and we'll have people holding
Sweet.
signs saying "Bunning around, save my life."
I think I could do that.
It's our first episode though, so I don't know how we would save somebody's life, but that's why it's funny, right?
Kind of.
Speaking, hold on. Speaking of YouTube though, do you have the things ready? Did you do the thing? Did you do the thing?
I think I did.
You think you did the thing?
Do you have it ready?
What do you mean? I didn't have to make it. Teehee.
Well, I gave it to you.
We're trying to do a bit and you don't want to play along. You're very
Oh,
specific. You're very specific. Is there anything you want to confess to?
um, that I'm a party pooper, I guess.
Every party has a party. Every party has a pooper, and the party pooper's you.
I guess it is, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But I guess we can hit this new button
I'm gonna hit the button.
if it's working.
Whoa! It's working. I'm not gonna put the crowd cheering, but I'll put it later. Look at that. There's balloons everywhere. Pennies on those balloons. We are celebrating 400 subscribers on YouTube. What about
Sure are.
411?
We're late. We're very late.
Yeah, we're
Um,
always late with that.
but you can't just celebrate when you hit 400 because you might hit 399 immediately after that. So,
Oh
thank
yeah.
you, everybody.
Thank you so much. Oh no, you got
Appreciate it.
stung by a wasp. That's terrible. Jeez, be careful.
Sting it back.
Yeah, sting it back. I hope not. You should go get that checked out if you're allergic. You should definitely go get that checked
Hmm.
out.
If you just got stung by the wasp,
Yeah, go get that looked at. Okay. 400 subscribers. The reason why you don't do it right at 400 subscribers is because you go up in subscribers, you go down in subscribers, up and down, back and forth. You probably get to 500 before you get to 400, if you know what I mean. Do you know what I mean, Radley?
uh,
Are you
that's
good?
not how numbers work.
It is,
Is
right?
it?
Because, okay, but you could keep getting subscribers, but then they unsubscribe. You know what I mean? So
Oh,
technically, you
right.
could get up to 500 by the time you get to 400.
My little thing that I made kind of broke,
Your little thing.
and well, I didn't make that one if that's what you're talking about. But like, I made a little
I have
program,
no
right?
idea what you're talking about. Oh, I know what you mean. Okay, continue. Continue.
And it was supposed to just kind of like track when you got one and be like, yeah, oh hey, you went up, oh blah blah blah. But it broke a little while ago, and I haven't fixed it, so I can't really keep track of that. I did have
Yeah.
a running total of
Oh,
like
the
a number
balloons
of
are going
subscribers
again.
and
Every time I go to this screen, the
whatnot.
balloons are going to celebrate until we
Oh,
move on.
oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
You know.
And they have Penny
Celebration
on
here.
them. Penny
Yeah,
is on them.
she's
Is she at
breathing
her
very,
spot?
very, very fast.
Is she at her spot?
Yes, she
Penny's
is.
here. Penny's here. Hey, look at her. Look at
I
her. Hey, there's a
I gave
rabbit
her a
stuffed
donut.
animal.
Yeah, that's her little boy.
Okay. Yeah, Penny's
She was
there, which
cuddling with
is
him in the other room, so I kind of brought him in here, and she's like, "Okay, I'll come in here."
nice. That's how you enticed her. That's cool.
Well, I gave her a donut, and she was thankful
Yeah,
for it. So
that's
she was like,
cool. Is
I
she gonna
like
be
you
in this
again."
shot? Yeah, she's in this shot too,
Is
where we
she?
can both be here. Excellent. Well, I'm
Ooh,
glad Penny's here. Hopefully, she doesn't do anything weird.
me
You never
too.
know, because we are
I
live.
think I think on this shot, yeah, there's a little issue with the TV.
What do you mean?
The screen's extending out the side of the screen.
Is it?
Yeah,
It's really small. I'll fix it later.
that's
I'll
okay.
fix it later. There's Penny. We'll come
It's
back to Penny.
magic.
Penny's sleeping. All right.
She is.
Well, I'm glad everything's okay. These balloons are to celebrate that you're not allergic to wasps. And Penny's
Wow,
on the balloon celebrating it.
she is. She's
Okay.
standing up right now in excitement.
So 400 subscribers, which is crazy. My first YouTube video was like 19 years ago. I was just looking at that and I was like, oh my God, I can't believe that much time's passed. But it was a parody of Coldplay The Scientist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When
I
was mine? Let me see. It was okay. I don't want to say.
why was it over 19 years ago?
I think it was, yeah. I think it was,
Craziness. Oh, the
but then the
balloons are
thing is,
going. All
we're
right,
going
I'm
to start
turning off
dating
the
ourselves.
balloons. We're gonna. Well,
And we're
I'm
going to,
dating,
eventually, we're going to have to say how old we are.
but I'm dating myself by saying 19 years ago was my first YouTube video.
20 was mine,
Well, that's weird.
isn't it?
Yeah, and I posted a couple skits and stuff, but like I never kept
Almost
going
20. I
with it.
guess yeah, no, I guess you're right. Yeah, it was almost 20. So it
You
was
know?
19.
Okay. I wasn't ready at the time to like commit the time and sit down and actually think of ideas and stuff. I went off and did
Yeah.
like wedding videos and things like that instead, not
Ew.
really like
People being
creating
happy.
stuff. But people were not
Gross.
happy. Wedding videos were the
Oh,
worst.
oh, that's so sad.
People are never happy,
Oh, that's supposed to be
especially
like
the
the
wedding
happiest day
video
of your
people.
life, right?
Nah, they're crazy.
Oh, you should switch to Penny. She's doing something cute.
Is she? Okay.
Yeah, maybe her ears will go up again.
Maybe. I'm gonna have a sip of my drink while no one's looking.
I
Yep,
was trying
that's
to get her
Penny.
attention this morning, but I'm like 95% convinced that she's deaf.
I'm convinced she's deaf. Me.
Maybe she's like 95% or 99% because I swear she can hear a certain tone and that's it.
That idea came from me. I was like, yo, that she is definitely deaf. The only
I think
tone
she
she
might be.
hears is snack bag.
That's why it has to be like a really high pitched noise, otherwise she has no idea.
Dude, they make like dog whistles for rabbits. Is like a rabbit dog whistle a thing
I
you can get?
I think a dog whistle would actually probably just work.
But it might hurt. You don't want it to hurt.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to do that to her.
Yeah, well, there
Look at
might
that
be.
little face. You can't
I have to go
like
back to her.
you can't do that to her.
Oh, she's cleaning her face.
She is, yeah.
She did the flick. That's the water flick. If she had had water on her paws, your room would have been like covered in water.
Yeah, she does it all the time. I have to wash my floor constantly. But it's kind of nice. Having a clean floor is nice.
It is.
Yeah.
And she do be bunning around. She's always
Oh,
bunning around.
speaking of a clean floor, my parents drove through town because they had a thing to do. Um, we went to a Harvey's because they were like, "Oh, we don't get Harvey's very often in our town because we don't have one, I don't think."
I love Harvey's. I just
And
have to say, I absolutely love Harvey's. Okay, please continue.
Harvey's is great. So we walked in there, and you know that feeling of when you walk into a movie theater and the floor is so sticky
Yeah.
that your shoes, you can hear them.
Oh,
That was the floor in this Harvey's. And I was like, oh, I'm about to eat here,
ew.
right?
I
And
feel you.
the side of the drink machine had a whole bunch of like duct tape all over it and stuff, and it was like
That's what
leaking
happened.
down the
It must that's
side, and it
that
was
must have been it.
nasty.
It was
Yeah, so
leaking everywhere.
I think the drink machine like exploded or something like that, and they had a really hard time cleaning it up because it was still sticky. So
That is
kind of
wild.
gross.
I gotta ask, is it still the old school like 1980s um
Diner style,
tile
yeah.
floors?
Oh yeah, yeah. So they
That's like
were
hard to
real
clean too.
sticky.
Really hard to
Yeah,
clean. But at the same time, you go to the movie theater now, you're paying so much money, you should get a clean floor, right? Especially if
I
you go to the
yeah
especially
the
if you go
VIP
to the VIP where there's nobody under 19 and you can order booze, you can order food, people come to
a
your seat,
burger,
you can order.
Parmesan fries. You know, it's great.
How were those Parmesan fries? I never tried them.
Not great. Those Parmesan fries, I didn't like them very much
Yeah, you know
because I
what?
think they did like Parmesan and what do you call it? Like the truffle oil. Something
Okay.
about it just wasn't good.
I
I don't like
remember
truffle oil. I never did.
I remember
Oh,
us
she might
making
flop.
fun of the
Oh, never
fact
mind. She
that there
didn't.
was, but she stretched out.
She did.
I remember making fun of the fact that there was truffle oil. I think it was mentioned on the menu. It's like a super
Yeah.
fancy movie theater
So
menu, but like the food comes to you in a really crappy way. Like it's not the best. And the fact that you can order it on Uber is insane to me.
it's the weirdest thing. Like, could you imagine getting takeout from a movie theater?
You
I
get
know it's attached to
popcorn.
like a restaurant. I guess, but just make
Oh, you know
popcorn at
what?
home.
You know what? You know what? You know what I would do it for? I totally just realized.
What?
Birthday party. If I was a kid,
Okay.
if I was a kid in the modern day, I would probably like be blown away if my parents got like a popcorn and a drink for all my friends at the party.
Yeah, but you were like watching a movie at home on like the whatever it was on some sleepover or some crap.
Yeah, we did
That
that
would actually be
before.
pretty cool and much cheaper
It
for a
would.
parent
It
than
would.
bringing all these kids out to the theater and
Yeah,
also way less exhausting.
100%. a hundred
Okay,
percent
that's
less
actually a really
exhausting.
smart idea.
It
Parents out
is.
there, do that.
But I just don't I don't think I was thinking about it before as like a single person thing, right? If you buy yourself or as like two people as a couple, get yourself like some popcorn from the movie theater to watch a movie at home that night. I feel like that's kind of weird.
Yeah. See, I started making popcorn on the stove. Eh, I'd still rather do it in the bag. I must be doing it wrong or something like that.
You must
Years of
be.
culinary school never taught me how to do popcorn, I
You got to
guess.
look at those TikTok trends. Maybe we need to react to some popcorn TikTok trends.
Maybe we do.
Bacon popcorn and stuff like that.
That'd be kind of fun.
Okay, so one time when I was younger, I need to preface this. I need to preface this.
One time in band camp.
Do you remember I have a story about that movie too. But do you remember back when
Okay.
you could get popcorn that was like barbecue popcorn, ketchup popcorn, and inside was an actual
Yeah.
liquid pouch that you could pour in that was like a buttery pouch? So messy, but
Yeah,
you remember that?
I never got one, but I remember like seeing it and hearing about it.
It was
And I was
so,
like, man, that sounds so good, but it never caught on,
so
so it probably
good.
wasn't.
No, it
Really?
was so good, but it's messy. People don't want to be messy,
Yeah,
right?
I don't want. Yeah.
And it was so
I might bring
unhealthy.
chopsticks to the theater next time,
Oh, get
just so I
out of
can eat my
here. I
popcorn.
ain't going with you
Well,
then.
because it's
I ain't
so
going with you.
greasy,
Don't
man.
I ain't going with you if you're eating your popcorn with chopsticks. Get out of
Oh, I'll
here.
do that. You know what I'll do? I'll print those things that go on your fingers that are like the mini chopsticks.
Don't do it.
How cool
I
would
hate
that
it.
be?
Don't do it. That would
Wouldn't
be
that
the
be sweet?
least cool thing ever. I hate
Oh
that.
man, show up with my fanny pack, my
Yeah.
finger chopsticks, and I'd be like, oh boy, the next Marvel movie.
Well, if it's a Marvel movie, that's okay because everyone already knows that you're a loser there. So like, you know, there's nothing to be ashamed about. There's already just the shame of being there. But you derailed what I was talking about.
I'm sorry.
All right, so there was the barbecue stuff, right? And I feel like a week
Yeah.
before they pulled this thing from the shelf, they released one that was like icing, and it was
Okay.
so good. And then one time I went to my friends and they tried to make it, and it was amazing. But anytime I've tried to make it, it was disgusting. It's just this
Oh,
basically like an icing sugar kind of like drizzle that you put over it.
Oh, okay. I know what you're doing wrong.
Yeah. Do you?
Yeah. I think you need to add like cinnamon and stuff like that.
But there
Right?
wasn't in the other one, but that could be good too. Are you gonna make something like that for me?
Maybe. It's like really kind of really bad for you.
That's okay.
But we I could do it.
Well, let's look at something. Let's look into something
I'll
we
do
can
caramel
do.
corn.
No, let's not do caramel corn. That's boring. Let's look into
Oh,
something we can do for the channel.
okay.
Because
All
part
right.
of this show, even though we're getting derailed here, part of this show is going to have a cooking segment. It's just not ready yet. So it'd be cool if in the fall you had some kind of cool
I
popcorn
need
thing we could do.
supplies. I could do that, yeah. A
Yeah.
whole bunch of different popcorn recipes or whatever
Yeah,
for like
cool
the little
popcorn thing.
I can even teach you guys how to make like the additive so you can sprinkle it on your popcorn. It's a
Like
lot
what,
more
like
shelf stable.
MSG, the additives? You're going to teach people how
No,
to make
no, no,
MSG?
no. Like the salt and vinegar stuff and whatever. Like you can sprinkle it on your popcorn. I don't know how popular salt and vinegar is, but I love salt and vinegar.
I used to love it, but I feel like it kind of burns my tongue. And I don't love
Well,
that
yeah,
anymore.
it will, it will.
As I
But
get as I get older, I don't enjoy that as much as I used to.
no,
No.
all right. I guess I
But
like misery
but we got sidetracked. Here, let me hit the balloons again.
always, constantly.
We Here they come, balloons with Penny on them, celebrating 400 subscribers on YouTube. Thank you so heckin' much. Seriously. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button. It means a lot. At 500 subscribers, Radley S. Panda here is gonna sing.
I I agreed to it.
You did. You're also
I
gonna reset your stuff, I
yep.
think, because your sound got
Do
weird.
I sound terrible?
Yeah, we're gonna
Nice.
reset your
That's
sound.
awesome.
We're gonna
Okay.
reset his sound. Oh, balloons over a blank face. That's okay. I'll just be here next to this box. If I go to this one, you can't see it. Man, I got so many buttons. It's great.
Heck,
Whoa.
what?
You're here?
Am I?
Yeah, you sound better.
Oh, okay.
But the reason that it's an actual big deal that you're going to sing at 500 subscribers on YouTube is because you so
Because I don't want
adamantly
to.
don't want to, and it makes no sense to me. You could just do it anytime.
Yeah, but you need some sort of goal. You need
You
to
put
entice
yourself
people.
through
You gotta hit that
torture.
button. Subscribe.
You put yourself through torture instead of just singing when you could just sing.
It's not torture. All I had to do was play one game. Is that really torture?
We could play it again a lot. Okay,
No.
stop with the
No.
balloons. Get out of here, balloons. Do you know what's cool? We never
Well,
even got to our first actual segment yet. Let's do that.
did we?
Yeah, we're gonna get to our first segment. So again, we're kind of taping our new YouTube show with this badly, but it'll be okay because I'm gonna edit it together into something good. I'm kind of an okay editor. I'm not great. I might not even be good, but I'm okay.
I
And I'm
told
gonna.
you I would derail it.
No, you haven't derailed anything. This is great. I'm having a good time. Actually, I'm
That's all
having
that
a great
matters.
time. Well, I mean, that's not all that matters.
I
And
mean,
yeah,
yeah, you're right.
it would depend on the game. Okay, so we're going to do our next segment. Are you ready for it?
Sure.
Let me go to this third shot here. All right, so our next segment's going to be called Let Us Discuss. And we're going to have a nice,
Do
some
you have
sort of.
lettuce ready for it?
I don't. We're going to have some sort of thing on screen. What is Penny doing? Oh, she's just sitting there looking chunky.
Just kind. Yep.
She's looking chunky.
She's very long right
she's
now.
looking like a pear
She's
or
facing
like
the
a
camera.
bell pepper. Okay, we're back to
her little
this.
feet are out.
They are, which is kind of funny. Yeah.
Yep.
What were you talking about? My brain got sidetracked. By Penny.
Penny in Superman mode.
No, before that. I got distracted by Penny.
New segment.
It's
Let us
like,
discuss.
squirrel, let us discuss. We're going to have a lovely font that you're going to make. A nice little logo. So that's going to be
One of
good.
these days.
Going to have a little theme song. Theme thong. Not song. Theme thong. It's going to be
That's
like,
for the store in the 18th
let
plus
us
section when we get one.
discuss. Let us discuss. I'll get you to sing it. I'll get you to sing the theme song. to let us discuss
We'll
when we get to
workshop that
500.
one.
Yeah, we will, but we're going to have something, right? And then we're going to discuss things we want to talk about from what's going on around our lives or whatever. It's a terrible introduction. Absolutely terrible.
Could be better.
Yeah? Tell me what could
Yeah.
be better about it. What do you suggest?
So from the very start to the ending of it could just be a little bit better, right?
I think you're right. I think you're right.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm glad
I'm
to
gonna
help.
I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna try it again while Penny's looking, all right? So let us discuss. That's where Radley and I will discuss topics that interest us, maybe even have some debates. Who knows? We'll be on either side. Somebody's gonna have to play devil's advocate sometime, but we'll get some debates ready where we actually prepare them so we don't sound like idiots.
Can I play
Right?
devil's advocate? I'm really good at being cynical.
Sure. All right. Now, in the
Awesome.
future, we would like to conduct some interviews, but I still haven't heard back from Macaulay Culkin yet, so not gonna have him on yet. Maybe when
I
I hear
don't
back from Macaulay Culkin, we'll have him on the show. But ultimately, I'm gonna start talking to people on the little TV
I
here, where Penny is on this little TV here. We'll put people there.
Yep.
Now,
But I don't think Macaulay Culkin's gonna I don't think he's gonna say anything.
if I ask him really nicely, he might come on.
Maybe.
He
I don't
might.
think so though.
He might.
Mm,
I'm gonna make it
eh,
happen. Sometime
eh.
between now and 40 years from now, I'm gonna have an interview with Macaulay Culkin.
Between now and 40 years from now.
Yes,
Okay. When Party Monster 2 comes out.
and you will rue the day. You will rue. But we'll figure out like call-ins as well, and we'll have people being able to call in. So let us discuss. Now, for our first topic, I'm gonna go to the TV, and we're actually gonna go over top of Penny. Penny's gonna go away for a second.
Over Penny, she can't. That's okay.
Is it? She's
She's not
fine.
doing anything.
She's sleeping.
Yeah. She'll be there.
I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Let us discuss. Oh, we'll just keep Penny behind for some reason.
That's fine too.
Nah,
Right?
I'm gonna get rid of it. Ah,
Oh,
you're there
crap.
now. What's going on?
Why are you breaking everything?
I'm breaking it all. All right, here we
It's
go.
okay.
Here we go. And then
Oh,
Penny's still behind. If she does anything, I'll get rid of it. All right, so Fatal Frame S. We're gonna talk about Fatal Frame S. Are you
okay.
excited to talk? Oh, there's Penny again. Are you excited to talk about Fatal Frame S?
Um, yeah, I haven't played it. I didn't know the Fatal Frame game was coming out. That's pretty weird though.
Yeah, no. I guess I'm being facetious. I guess I'm being a little facetious. It's Silent
But
Hill
there is a
F.
Fatal Frame game coming out, isn't there?
There is a Fatal Frame game coming out, but let us discuss Silent Hill F first. Right? That's our first
Okay.
topic. I burned through the first game this week as fast as I could so that I can get a video out for it. And we did it. I got through
And
it.
I know nothing about it because I didn't watch.
No, because I didn't stream it. I had to just burn through it as fast as
That too,
possible.
yeah.
So yeah, on our channel, there's a video now about this game. It's a review, Silent Hill F or Fatal Frame S, however you want to look at it. Check it out for our thoughts. Mostly my thoughts. Panda has no thoughts because I cut him out of the video.
I don't know what was going on in the game. We might do
Exactly.
some of that a little bit later, so I will learn.
Yeah, but I do
Everyone
think
will.
it's a good video. I'm proud of it. I think you get a good perspective from me, who's a longtime fan. I love Silent Hill. Obsessed over the years, various times. It's a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. A lot of people didn't like it too much, but I enjoyed it. Am I spoiling the video? Oh wow. Check it out. It's good.
It doesn't really look like Silent Hill to me. It looks kind of like you're not in Silent Hill.
Well, you're not wrong. It's not Silent Hill. All right. So it is Silent Hill F, first of all. But apparently it's just kind of like it's a throwback. It's like it's supposed to
Does
be
that mean
like
Fortissimo?
maybe it might mean Forte,
Forte.
but gosh, how do I want to say this? Silent Hill. Oh, that's you. Silent Hill F is like a callback to Japanese horror, right? It takes a
Hmm.
look at like Japanese horror in the culture of Japan, right? Over the years from 1960s on, it's always been a big deal. You know, they've been huge here too. A lot of Japanese horror movies like The Ring, The Grudge, those burst through, right? And then you always have to
Yep.
look at it that there's always these American remakes of these
Which are always kind of funny and weird.
exactly, right? And it takes what worked in a Japanese setting and makes it weird by putting it into the US setting for that audience, right? So, what Silent Hill F
Yep.
is doing is low key a Japanese remake of Silent Hill. Now, there's no Silent Hill in it, um, like no Silent Hill at all, but it's the
What's
themes and the things
what's
that
the name
happen.
of their Silent Hill? Like their town that's all this is happening in,
I can't even
or
remember the
city or
name of the
wherever.
town because there's a whole
Oh,
bunch
okay.
of like district names. I can't
Oh
remember
yeah,
the name of the whole town, but there's like a bunch of
that's just Japan, I
districts.
think, right?
There's like Chizurio and like other ones I can't remember.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't remember the main exact city it took place in. I guess that wasn't the focal point. It's a small village for that matter. But it would have been
Okay.
nice if they had called it Silent Hill just for fun. But to me, it's like a remake, a Japanese remake of that. Or kind of like with Godzilla, right? How we always kind of remake them and change them. We've probably got 3 or 4 Godzilla movies now that have been made in the West, and Japan always kind of has to do the opposite as a response. I don't know if you ever saw Godzilla -1, but that was like a
Nope.
very different thing.
-1.
Yeah,
Does
I
that
have.
even exist yet?
You should check it out. Maybe we'll watch it in October.
Maybe. It was
Yeah,
like the creation of Godzilla,
yeah.
right?
But
That's what -1 means.
there's a couple things we can talk about for Silent Hill F. Other than the fact that
Okay.
it's Fatal Frame S. Like to me, the settings and everything felt so much like playing Fatal Frame. The music and sound effects felt like Fatal Frame. I almost feel like the people that made this game were making some sort of independent game and pitched it to Konami when they were looking for properties or something, right? Because all of a
They
sudden
very well could
Konami
have,
came
yeah.
out with like 5 games and a movie to announce all at once, right? So they could have scooped it up in that way. I'd have to look more into the development of the game. I'm not 100% sure, right? But it feels like it's more just a throwback to PS2 games that were horror games at the time
But with
rather
good
than Silent
graphics.
Hill. Yeah, the graphics are great. And then, unfortunately, and I say unfortunately, the day that the Silent Hill game came out, they released a promo for Fatal Frame 2, the Crimson Butterfly remake, which like
Which
I'm
is funny.
I'll play it. I would be excited for it. I have always been a fan of Fatal Frame, but going back to them, they've never been as scary to me as an adult. In those games there, and actually in Silent Hill F as well, if you start sprinting through everything just to get to the next scare, you end up not getting scared anymore. It desensitizes you. If you walk and embrace the environment and everything in the atmosphere, that's when you'll get scared. But
Yeah, that's usually my experience with
yeah,
playing games. That's why I
if you
don't
sprint
normally
through,
get
it's not
scared.
scary. Say that
Yeah,
again.
it's usually my experience because I don't really like kind of just hanging around looking at stuff. I just want to play the game.
That's
But
true.
I guess looking at stuff could be considered playing the game. So
It
I don't
kind
know.
of is, but that's weird
Kind of
because
a
in
weirdo.
things like Skyrim, you'll look at everything, you'll pick everything up, you'll grab everything.
I guess in a way.
But
I don't really play games like that anymore,
that's fair.
or that way.
Well, you got to come over for one of the playthroughs of Silent Hill F, or we'll stream it and you can watch on there or something and we'll talk it through.
We can do that. That'd be fun.
I might play some of it today. Depends how far we go,
Who
right?
knows?
Well, if our live taping goes on for 2 hours, then I don't know if we're gonna start a game. We'll see how we feel.
You mean
So,
you don't want to play Terraria
hey,
anymore?
we
You're
didn't
done
talk
with it?
about that. Are you trolling me?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, why are you trolling me?
I don't know. It's fun.
I'd rather just put Terraria in a separate stream another time,
Okay.
right? At least this one, I'm talking about Silent Hill F. Maybe I can throw it on later.
Okay.
Put on the early
We can
access
do that.
bunny costume. But here's the thing about Silent Hill F. Here's the thing about Silent Hill F. Biggest problem that I have with it. It costs $106 Canadian.
That's a lot.
That is a lot. Early access to play it 3 days early or 2 days early, $120.
That's a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people that make reviews and stuff, they'll put it out. They'll get like a free copy to do it or whatever.
Early
I
too, yeah.
Yeah, I doubt a lot of people are paying $120. That's the Canadian price. US price, I think base was $70, but I
I was
don't
about
know
to
what
say
the
90
exchange
or whatever,
is.
or 80 or whatever, right?
Oh, is it? I thought
No.
it was 70. I'm not sure.
Is it really? $60 is $106 Canadian? No way.
Well, that's with the tax. It
Oh.
was the tax.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought you
It's
meant everything like from base price was 106 and it's like,
no,
wow.
no. If you look
Okay.
at it on Steam, it's 90 something plus tax.
Okay.
So it's like
So yeah,
90
I think
bucks
you're
for
right.
the
It'd be
base
like,
game.
yeah. So it'd be like 60 or 70 American.
Yeah. And you want everything to be top tier if you're going to be paying that much money. Like I feel like this was at least a lower budget kind of game. It wasn't
Yeah.
looking like a high budget game, even though it was gorgeous because everything on Unreal 5 can look good if you know how to make it look good.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Right?
You can, yeah. Is it like optimized? Does it run well and stuff?
It ran
I
it
hope it does.
ran well for me, but apparently anybody with like a 5 is it 5000 series? 5 series Nvidia, like a
Okay,
50,
like the new
60,
one.
50, 80 or whatever. It doesn't work on those.
Yeah.
It
Really?
doesn't work on those.
That's pretty crazy.
And
You'd think it would.
do you know what else
Maybe
I
it's just
heard?
drivers.
I don't
What?
know if people are trolling, if it's a meme or what, but this is the craziest thing.
Hmm.
Apparently, Silent Hill F on the PlayStation 5 Pro upscales at times from 360p to 4K.
That's crazy. 360p to 4K. It doesn't feel like there's enough pixels there to generate an image,
I don't
right?
understand. Now, it might have been somebody trolling, making like a fake image. I wasn't able to find too much out about it, and that's usually pretty telling. But it
Yeah.
has a lot of performance problems. It runs great on the PS5 and it runs
There's no
terrible
way
on
it
the
wouldn't.
PS5 Pro.
Okay.
Makes no
360p to
sense.
4K is like that's a lot. It's a
It
big
is.
difference if that's
It
true.
is. Um, but at the very least, it's upscaling from 720. Which, I mean, if you're on a PS5 Pro,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure you would want to do it better, no?
Oh, she flopped. Oh, she's completely upside down. That's funny.
Is she?
Yep.
I'd have to hide my thing. Hold on. I'm gonna hide it. And we're gonna look at Penny. Oh, she is upside down. She's also mostly not in shot.
Oh,
Hey, she
there we go.
moved. She's doing stuff.
She is.
How's she just sleeping now? She's all excited.
I think she just got itchy.
Oh, that's fair.
Maybe
Okay.
she'll do it again. Oh, she's gonna do it again. Yeah. There we
Oh,
go.
hey, I got it just in time.
Nice.
She almost looks like a normal rabbit laying down, and not a lop.
Almost. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Um, Optimization wise, I didn't have any problems, but a lot of people have. And a
Okay.
lot of people that are fans are pretty upset that it's got nothing to do with Silent Hill without wanting to
Yeah.
really look deeper and see that there's kind of more themes at play that like match the themes of Silent Hill. And then at the same time, I really feel like people need to look at the quality of games that came out after Silent Hill The Room and then look at this game and just
Yeah.
try and appreciate that there's actually a new survival horror game in the genre of games that they love.
I mean, people are. I don't know what to call it, but they're just kind of upset that it's not exactly what it was, and they're like, "Not in my Silent Hill," right?
Well, there's definitely things that happen in it that I can't get into that lost a lot of people. But if you watch it as an unsettling, atmospheric kind of horror movie experience, you're going to have a
Yeah.
better time with it. But you have to kind of let yourself be into it. If you're just running through it and just kind of like not investing, not reading the notes and stuff like that, you're probably not going to have as good of a time. But I ain't ever going to justify $106. Play when it's on sale?
No. Of course.
Yeah,
I would totally do that.
sales are good.
I don't want to spend over $100 on a game anymore. I
No,
can't.
I understand.
That's so much.
I understand. That's why our channel's mostly focusing on older stuff for the most part, and then games that are free to play. The
Yeah.
odd one I'm gonna buy if it's something like Silent Hill, because I'm a diehard fan. I love horror. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's weird though? I feel
What?
like I was expecting more from the English voice acting. I'm gonna have to play my next rounds through it in Japanese. I hear that's a lot better. Maybe melodrama sounds better
I
when
could
you don't
assume it would, yeah.
understand what they're saying. I
Maybe.
just it's always weird to me, and this happens in movies a lot too, right? To make it easier, you're supposed to just kind of like turn off your brain and just imagine everybody has an accent or is speaking the actual language, but they're talking without an accent. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because you wouldn't be hearing each other with an accent. Like you wouldn't, you
Exactly.
know.
So the entire cast of Silent Hill F was speaking without an accent, kind of speaking like they're in an American town, or like, just a general anime show, right? That's been
Yeah.
localized here. Except one voice
Yeah, I saw the
actor.
one
I'm
intro
not
that
gonna
you
say
sent
who.
me.
I'm not gonna say who, right? But like one voice actor just went into it with like a full stereotypical Japanese accent, which is just
Maybe
like
you didn't get the memo.
maybe it was just so out of place, right? It was so out of
Yeah, you
place.
sent it to me, and I was like, "Oh, that is pretty weird." Yeah, it almost sounds
It
like he
just,
was trying to get rid of an accent, or he was trying to do an accent but doesn't know how to do one.
but no, the voice actor definitely, doesn't have that accent, and it was an artistic choice for the role. So I don't know if it was the directors that
Weird.
wanted to choose that. Maybe they wanted to give a stereotypical voice to fit the tone. There's a content warning at the start of the game that says 1960s Japan, um,
Okay.
culture, be warned, Hello,
All right.
Q. We're,
Welcome,
we're
welcome.
taping our new show. This is Let Us Discuss. It looks like every other show we do, but we're talking about something. Okay, but nobody else was doing an accent, and it was weird. It kind of made the tone comical when it could have just been like mind-blowingly crazy the whole time. Because then all of a sudden,
Yeah.
this person would talk and be like, "Oh, right, why are you the only person in the game with an accent?" It's weird, but I did enjoy it. You should check out our review. I think it's good.
You should swap over to Oh, never mind. She stood up. I was
Not
gonna
doing
say give him
nothing.
a quick view of the penny,
It's too hard to
but
do. I gotta keep
it is.
minimizing, hiding,
That's okay.
unhiding. Why are you torturing me?
But
We can show Penny
well,
once we
because
get
it's
through this.
fun. It's fun. But all right. Apparently, the Bungie CEO retired immediately after the stock value from the Sony acquisition.
Ooh, I can have a slide for Bungie. There we go. There we go. I have a Bungie slide. Okay.
I think did we play
Oh,
the final shape?
hold on. Penny's on this one. Give us a
Oh,
second.
yeah, she's on everything.
She's not
She
doing
deserves to be
anything.
though. That's what she does. That's her
Okay.
life.
Bungie. Bungie. We never played the final shape.
Did we not play the final shape? We played the one right before that. But I heard that it wasn't very good for newcomers and stuff like that.
Not for
Because the one thing I've
newcomers.
always hated, yeah, the one thing I've always hated about Bungie is they sunset all of their old content. So how am I supposed to know what's even going on? They give you like this quick rundown, but it's like 2 minutes. That's like 10 years of Destiny. And it's like, how am I supposed to remember what's even happening? And then there's all these characters, and you have no idea who they are. And everyone's like, oh, that's this guy. They're so cool. And you're like, okay, because you haven't been there the whole time. And it's like,
Somebody who was taking us through the game a little bit, because at some point, like what, last year or 8 months ago or so, we were new to the game. And somebody who was
yeah, something
experienced
like
was
that.
trying to explain everything. And basically, we were realizing in real time how much stuff had been retconned based on what they were
Just
telling
gone.
us in like the lore they're giving us for the stuff that's been sunset versus what he
Yeah.
says happened. And I believe what he says because he's like been playing it nonstop for years.
And we got to the point of where I think he was starting to get a little like upset because we were asking so many questions, and like it's really hard to actually explain all of this lore without being able to actually point and be like, this is what it is, like here, this is the thing, because that's been removed too.
Yeah,
There's
because
like
they
barely
bring
any
back
information
things
on
as
stuff.
special. They bring back areas they took away as special events, but they don't bring back the quest or anything to do with the area. So it's just a shell. It's just a map that you can walk around, but it's not
Yep.
bringing back the story. And it's weird to me. World of Warcraft never sunset their stuff, did they?
Never.
I don't
They even
understand the
went back
point.
and they were just like, oh, hey, everybody loved classic so much, here you go, here's
Is it just going to
classic
be too much?
completely again.
Like they act like it doesn't exist anymore, like it's been deleted.
How is that even a thing?
I don't
In my
know.
opinion, like coming from like a software, like I went through a little bit of software. I never actually worked too much in it, but don't you back up the files? Why did you like you just go, hey, this is like patch 1.001 or whatever, just leave it there.
See, you would think so.
Did
You
you
would think that they would do
why
that, but they don't.
you'd think they
They
would,
don't.
right?
And I remember there was like a lawsuit, and in Discovery,
They did.
um, they
Yeah,
were
and
like,
I
well,
think they
it'd be
lost it.
very well. They were because they said it would be too difficult to get the proof that was being required by the court, right? Because it was
Yeah.
on in content that had been sunset, which kind of proved the point of the whole
Hmm.
lawsuit in the first place.
Exactly, because why make it just unplayable? Why don't you update all this old content to be playable because people paid for it?
Hmm. But word
And
is, a lot of
I
people
find it a terrible model.
say that. Sorry, I talked over you.
I just find it a terrible model. It's so anti-consumer. Like you're slapping your own fans in the face every single time you release a new DLC and get rid of another one. Just it just feels bad.
And
I
I
can't
have to
defend a
say,
company that does that.
the DLC we stepped in on that we chose to start playing at wasn't very good. We didn't really like it, but at the same time,
Confusing.
I heard people who enjoyed the story up to that point, a lot of them were satisfied.
Yeah. I liked the
Newcomers, not so
game.
much.
It scratched the itch for like a looter shooter and stuff because it was fun. But
I,
yeah,
I guess I liked that it didn't have kind of like the humor from Borderlands. I always thought that was a bit
that's
over the
yeah.
top, and by the time it hit Borderlands 3,
You mean you don't have a really expensive computer? Just go buy a better computer to play Borderlands then.
what? That's not what I'm talking about.
No, I know, but I was joking.
Oh. Oh yeah.
I think that's what Randy Pitchford
That is
said,
what
right?
Randy Pitchford said. You're right.
Just go pay for a better computer if
He
you want to
said
play
it's a
it
premium game and you need premium
for
hardware to be able to
premium
play it.
hardware for
Yeah.
premium gamers,
What a loser that guy. And if we're
right?
calling him a loser, you know he's a loser. Because it takes one to know one.
Hey,
Ha ha. But I think on Metacritic, only 22% recommend that the new expansion after Final Shape. Probably because people just
oh
don't
yeah,
want to get into it, right? People don't want to start a new story. Final Shape was the end of that one. And I think people just don't want to
okay,
start something new that gets sunset.
hmm.
And if the CEO's
Yeah,
dipping,
exactly.
if the CEO's dipping, then something must be wrong.
It just doesn't want to deal with it anymore.
People are even like
Because now
posting
it's owned by
messages on
Sony, right?
on social media from the company just being like, "Yep, that's what we figured would happen." So apparently his stocks just kind of like saw their value hit after the Sony merger or the Sony acquisition.
Yep,
So like
yep.
as soon as the stocks were like were worth anything to him, he's like, "All right, see ya, bye."
Later,
So people felt a
I'm
little bit
rich.
betrayed.
Yeah, because like I would still sell, but I wouldn't leave,
No,
right? Because like it's my passion project. I would at least still oversee everything and be like, hey, okay, so this person's in charge of it. I'm gonna go live on my yacht, but I want to be there for any big decisions.
I
Very
don't know.
important to me.
He probably gets a golden parachute. He's probably got a real sweet payout to never have to listen to people come to his desk and complain again.
I guess so, yeah. Well, no. I don't want to hear the complaints. I'm not, that's not me. That's the guy that's hired underneath of me
Yeah,
who does all the small decisions. I do the big
you're
ones.
you're
And
the
no
man behind the
complaints.
curtain. You're the man behind the
Yes.
curtain. You're the shadowy
Yeah.
figure behind the curtain.
Yep.
I get it.
The big Destiny curtain.
I get it. Are you gonna play the new expansion for Destiny?
Probably not, because I had to pay for it,
Yeah,
right? I think we had to
yeah.
pay for it.
I wouldn't be interested. I would not be interested now after all the other stuff. We burned through everything they had to offer. I remember a friend was like, "How'd you do it so fast?" Well, they sunset most of it. Wasn't too hard.
Yeah, because there's only like 3 DLCs that you can even play
Like it's
out
real
of like the 20
repetitive.
that has existed.
And
Yeah,
it, and
it's
if you're
kind of
any,
really boring.
and if you're any good, you can point farm very easily.
Oh, so fast.
Destiny 2,
I
by the way,
remember.
not Destiny 1.
Yeah.
Destiny 1 was kind of okay.
Yep. I have the Destiny 1 PS4. Never really played it. I don't know. I bought the console for Destiny and PT at the time, and never actually played the game that I bought it for.
What's interesting is PT. What's
Coming back.
interesting with PT is Kojima Productions is releasing a horror game that looks like PT.
Yep.
And I
It's called
recognize the
OD, I
actress.
think.
I don't know who it is, but I recognize the actress from something.
I think I recognize her too. Let me
And I
see.
can't tell if it was live action or animated. What about you? Can you
What's her
tell?
name? Uh, Sophia Lillis is
Yeah, I'm
her
not
name.
sure. I would have to see what she's in to know. But I definitely recognize her.
Me too. Very
Okay, we'll
familiar.
we'll look that up later because on our next
She's been
show.
in It in 2017.
Oh, okay. I think she has a lot more
Gretel and
freckles now.
Hansel, 2020. It Chapter 2. So yeah, so
I
that's
remember her
probably why
from
you
It. I think I
recognize
remember her
her.
from It, you know? She had the
Okay,
real
yeah.
scary eyes. Scary eyes are memorable.
They
Well, no,
are.
but like the eyes weren't scary. She responded to fear in her
Very
eyes very
emotive.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah, very emotive. Thank you. And I'm the movie guy. But
It's okay.
Bungie. All right, what
I'm a
is our
words
next
guy.
one? You're gonna intro the next one while I hit the slide. I have a slide.
So Amazon like got
A
sued. Um
Amazon Prime.
they apparently like duped people into getting
Ooh,
Prime. Or they
do
made it
this.
really easy to sign up for it, but made it very difficult to cancel. So you know, they were ordered to pay $2.5 billion, but they make that amount of money every like couple hours or something like that. So their stock price was completely unaffected.
Which is crazy to me. And
And
at the same
life
time,
goes on for Amazon.
do you know if it's Prime Video or Prime subscription? Is that all the same
I
anyway?
think it's all the same. You subscribe for one and you get all of those benefits, but I
Okay.
think they're taking away a couple of benefits or whatever.
Yeah,
But
that's crazy.
don't quote me on
Imagine
that,
imagine finding a company for like pocket change like that. What a waste of everyone's time. And
right?
I mean, it sounds stupid, but somebody went through hardship to put that lawsuit together.
Yep. And I think if you subscribed between 2019 and like 2024 or something like that, you're going to get like a $55 credit, which isn't even anywhere close to the amount that it would cost for the subscription for that time. So it's
That's
like,
true.
whatever. The rich get richer,
Yeah, that's what happens.
but it's my $55. Give it back.
Jeff Bezos probably doesn't even hear about the lawsuit results anymore. He doesn't care.
Right. Just hire someone to deal with it.
Exactly. Jeez. A whole
Doesn't even
team of
show up to
people.
court. Just like whatever. Just cut the check. Just give it to them. I don't care.
Well, I see some of the challenges with their subscriptions and figuring out how to unsubscribe because I had recently subscribed to excuse me. I had recently subscribed to Stack TV to watch The Daily
Okay.
Show because I wanted to see Jon Stewart come on the Daily Show after Jimmy Kimmel. Ooh, mouthful. Because I almost said Jimmy Fallon. Let me start that sentence over again. I wanted
Is
to
he the
see.
one that always cuts himself on a mug? Or is that someone else?
Jon Stewart always cuts himself on a mug. You're right. He's from The
Right.
Daily
Okay.
Show.
You wanted to watch
But
him cut himself on mugs.
no, I just
Gotcha.
wanted to see him unexpectedly return to the show after Jimmy Kimmel was suspended because he
Oh,
was going to
okay. You
talk
wanted to
about like
watch
free
that.
speech and
You
stuff like
subscribed
that.
just for that?
It was free. It was a free
Oh,
subscription.
okay.
It was a free
Oh.
trial.
Oh,
And
okay.
and
Okay. Never
then
mind.
but figuring out how to cancel that free trial was such a pain in the butt. They really make you jump through hoops to figure out how to cancel like the little add-on bits of their Amazon Prime Video crap.
That's pretty weird to me.
Yeah, it's almost like they
But,
got sued for a reason.
hmm. And you know what? They deserve it, but it's fine. They're just gonna
Whoa.
figure out how to make it what?
What? You said they deserve it on this Amazon platform that we're on right now. Our Amazon overlords are listening, and you said they deserve it.
Well, you know, you're allowed to, I guess, maybe. Who knows? Maybe I'll get in trouble for it. But
Maybe.
or they're just not going to care about it because who knows? They probably didn't even show up to court. They were just like cut the check. We don't care about that.
That's fair.
Stock price unaffected,
Heck, I don't even care about it that much, so I don't even think we're going to talk about it that much
right?
beyond that. It's interesting. It's crazy. It's always important to note when a company can, like, sneeze away. How much? What was the settlement?
I think it was like 2.5 billion or 3
Yeah,
billion or
just
something. I
sneeze
can't
away
remember
$2.5
exactly.
billion, dollars,
They're like, yeah,
right?
whatever.
Who
So
cares?
whatever.
It's
Let me
insane
reach
to
into
me.
my let me reach into my change purse for that one.
It just became the Wild West out there after COVID or during COVID, right?
Crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Very crazy. A lot of people got taken advantage of. Woof. All right. I think we got one more subject before we move on
We
to our
do.
cinema.
Or you do anyway.
I do. Yeah, well, yeah. I'll talk about it a little bit. Canada Post. Canada Post is in the news. That's mail. Do you get mail anymore?
They're always in the news. Yeah, it's usually a lot of like flyers.
It
There was the
is.
Costco thing.
Yeah, they're
That's
not
about
looking
it.
too good. Canada Post is not looking too good right now. They're gonna lose like they're gonna lose like 1.5 billion dollars this year. But unlike Amazon, they
Just
can't
ask
afford
Amazon
it.
for it.
Nah, unlike
You just
Amazon, they
ask
can't
Amazon
afford it.
for it. They just don't care.
I've known people who
Ah,
work for Canada Post over the years, and they would always tell me that the government does not fund Canada Post and like pay for any of it. It's all paid for out of the money they earn doing whatever the hell they do as a crown corporation. You know what I
that's
mean?
kind of crazy. Because I
But
remember like shipping packages and stuff when you know worked a shipping desk, and yeah, I'd always talk to the Canada Post people, and they would say pretty much the same thing. They would always be like, "Oh, there's this thing happening and that thing happening, and then the union this and blah 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 blah." It's like,
yeah,
oh, they're
well,
always in the news.
they've honestly been in like crazy amounts of strike action just for the better part of
They
10
have,
years. They haven't had a
yeah.
contract. They just keep getting pushed along. But I don't know. Some people say they're asking for too much. We're not digging into that too much today, though, right?
No, there's really a lot to talk about other than that.
But like, okay, so people would say that it's not
I'm sure there
funded
is though.
by the government, right? And it
Yeah.
funds itself. But like, if they're gonna lose 1.5 billion dollars, then that means the government has to fund something. They got to step in with some
They
kind of
have to step
taxpayer
in.
money, right? So like, at some point, taxpayers are paying for it. So do you know what you're doing, or do you know what they're doing? And this is crazy. It's crazy what they're
Passing
doing.
the buck.
No. So the government is removing the restriction that makes them deliver 5 days a week. So they're going to have less delivery days, right? To cut down on costs. And then within
Okay.
10 years, door to door delivery will be gone.
What? Why? I. So how are we gonna get our mail? Are we gonna have
Well,
to go get it from like post boxes and stuff and stand in line? Because I don't want that.
we might have to. We might
Just
have to do
shred it.
that.
I don't want it.
But what mail are you getting that's not digital other than flyers?
Exactly. It's
Not
like just
much.
shred it. I don't care about it anymore.
Well, that's the thing, right? So Canada Post is this is the debate. Canada Post has been mostly delivering flyers for the longest time, and those flyers are
They have,
killing
yeah.
the bodies of the delivery people. They're
They
so
are. They're really heavy.
heavy, right? And
Yep.
nobody likes delivering them, but it's really all
No.
they deliver because everybody gets everything online now.
Yeah.
Email to them,
When I was a kid,
whatever.
I had to deliver like flyers and all that stuff, and I got paid terribly. So I can only imagine how much or like how little it actually contributes for like one of the incredibly heavy flyers. They'd probably get like I don't know, a couple cents each one delivered.
Yeah, it's
It's
not
crazy
great.
to me because
It's
I
not
think
great.
I
I mean, they get
remember.
their wages. It's just whatever the company
Yeah,
gets for it.
yeah, the company. I mean, because I think I would get like 8 cents per uh like big bundle of flyers delivered. I think it was called like a penny saver or something like that. I think a lot of places have something
Oh,
like
geez,
that.
I remember that. I delivered one of those once. I would get like
Yeah,
something like
I did
10 or
like
10 or
$8
15
a week.
bucks. I would get like 10 or
It's
15 bucks.
crazy.
Yeah. I had a
Oh yeah,
cart.
I had to
I had a
deliver like
wheelie cart.
I had to deliver like 100 papers or something like that. But it was on the other side of town and it sucked for like $8. It would take like 3 hours to do.
You can get a lot of penny candy with that. For penny.
Sure could.
A
Not
lot of
really.
candy for penny with that.
I'd use it to go rent Halo.
Ooh, that's fun.
Yeah.
It is fun.
Instead of saving it and buying it.
So what do you think though? You think you're going to be receiving mail much in 10 years?
I don't I don't think I am, no. Because I always try to opt for no like mail because I don't want to deal with it. I have a huge stack of random things on my like my kitchen counter right now. So you're like, oh, let's do the cooking thing. I'm like, but I have to move all my flyers,
Yeah, you better move
you
those
know?
flyers so we can do the cooking thing. People want to know how to make pumpkin spice. They need to
They really
know.
do.
They
They
need to
really, really
know.
do.
I need to know. And I need you to make
And
it for
everybody
me
can be basic, just like me.
and then bring it over. Make it for me
Okay.
and bring it over. Right?
All right. I'll
But
make you
yeah,
the worst pumpkin spice.
I think it'll
It'll be
mostly be
pure ginger.
parcels. I think it'll mostly be parcels that they're delivering, and who knows if it'll
Mostly,
be
yeah.
Canada Post doing it anymore. It's hard to say. But times are changing, and it'd be crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think that was the last one. Let's see. I think that's it.
I think it might have been.
Let me hit the button. Yeah, it's back to Silent Hill.
Gasp.
Okay. That means we're going back to Penny.
Ooh.
Pendulum.
She's not doing much.
She's
She's just
sitting
kind of,
there.
yeah, she's just kind of there,
This is there. That's good.
right? Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, it's good.
she's there being herself. She looks a lot
She
like
is.
that GIF that you made.
Sleeping.
She looks like the GIF you made.
Well, it was actually a picture of her.
Mm-hmm.
She's kind of almost in the right position, but she's not. She's so
Almost.
close.
She's too stretched out.
She's a Yeah, she's really comfortable right now is the
Yeah,
problem.
she's too stretched out.
If only she was less
Okay.
comfortable. Damn.
Now I have a question for you.
Kidding.
I got
What?
a question for you, Radley. Radley S. Panda
What is it?
Esquire. Are
What
you
is it?
ready? Are you ready for absolute cinema?
Sure.
I was testing you there. That's not the name of it. What are you ready for?
Absolutely cinema.
Heck yeah. Okay. Here comes absolutely cinema. It's going to be one of the segments on our show. One
One
of.
of.
Yes, one of our segments is absolutely cinema, where we're going to talk about something and determine if it's a movie, it's a film, or if it's cinema. Are you excited? I think you already said you were.
I
I'm
am.
excited. I'm excited because you're a movie expert. You're a connoisseur.
Uh,
You could take Steven Spielberg to school. Okay, I
I
have
don't
a
know about
promo.
that.
I have a promo. Let me run the intro. Let me run the intro.
I wasn't stopping you. Maybe I should though.
Okay, I ran the intro, and that's it. That's it. Now we're going to our theater. When I edit this for YouTube, it's gonna all be there properly. All right, we're at the front of the theater. Isn't that great? You're on the other side.
It's great.
Maybe I'll turn myself a little towards you
Am I currently? Okay, good.
because
I'm
we're
at a
on the
delay.
opposite
I
end.
couldn't see where I was. I can't feel anything.
Turn a little. We're in a
I
movie
should also
theater.
turn right.
This is our movie theater. Yeah, turn towards me. There we go. We're in our movie theater that you created, Radley S. Panda Esquire.
I built it from the ground up
You
with my bare
did.
hands.
Now, our
Right,
new
with my
show,
red panda hands.
our new show, just as the video just showed, is called Absolutely Cinema. So welcome to Absolutely Cinema, where we determine if something is a movie, or if it's film, or if it's cinema, right?
I don't know the difference, but you'll tell me.
I will tell you the difference, all right? Maybe I'll say what the difference is before we start, okay? So, the difference, a movie is a generally enjoyable or unenjoyable romp that has moving pictures, okay? Can we agree? A movie is something that just has moving pictures and sound
Sure.
and stuff. Cool. A film
I guess
is
so, yeah.
specifically shot on film.
But it's also a
Specifically
movie.
shot on film. It could be a movie, right? But it has to be specifically shot on film. Do you
Okay.
understand? Oh, do my
I
close-ups
do.
work? Oh my god,
I
they
don't know.
do. You're a little blue around you, dabba dee dabba die, but that's okay. I'll take it. The close-up works. Does mine work? No, mine does not work. I am not here. Where am
I
I?
am a little blue.
Where's me? Am I over
Maybe we put
there?
it on the wrong seat.
Am I over here?
Is the camera in front of the wrong seat?
Oh, I know what I did. I know what I did. Hold on, hold on.
You're hiding behind it, aren't you?
Hey, here I am. I'm here. I did it. Okay. Front. All right, so we're in the theater. And then Absolutely Cinema, that's Absolutely
Yep.
Cinema. We'll get into what Absolutely Cinema is, but I think you can kind of understand, right? You got a movie,
Kind of.
you got film, and then you got Absolutely Cinema, right? When a movie makes you feel something, when a movie impacts you because it's so cool, right? When it's cool as hell, that's Absolutely
Yeah,
Cinema. Can we agree?
I can agree.
Excellent. So, what are we talking about today? The reason we're talking about this, by the way, hold on, before you say what we're talking about, the reason we're talking about this is because we both happen to actually watch it, and it's a subject. I'm not going to say which one yet because I don't want to say what it is. I don't want to say movie, film, or thing. But our subject is one that I always told you you had to watch over and over. I kept saying you had to watch it, right?
And I was like, I'll get around to it.
All
But
right.
it was
So,
good.
hey, don't get into it too much. What are we watching? What are we watching?
Well, we were watching Interstellar.
Yo, that's right. Interstellar is the first one up on Absolutely Cinema. We're going to find out if it's cinema. Very exciting stuff. I guess I'll
I'm
start
excited.
it off. I'm going to start it off, right?
Yeah.
So, Interstellar was directed by Christopher Nolan, stars Matthew McConaughey, Anne Hathaway. Hey, they have similar names, McConaughey, Hathaway. Never thought of that before. And so
Maybe
many other
that's why they
acting
got brought
greats
on. Yeah, maybe that's why they got brought on. It's
because
just
they have
easier for the
similar
director to
names.
remember. Yeah.
Nah, you're crazy,
No?
right? The guy from
Okay.
Third Rock from the Sun was in it. The guy from that '70s show was in it. All kinds of
Oh,
people were in
yeah.
it.
Yeah, Eric Foreman, yeah.
Hey, it's showing that thing again. Hold on, I gotta get rid of it. There we go. Casey Affleck was
You're
in it. I
breaking the
forgot
show.
Casey Affleck was in it. Michael Caine was in it. A ton of people, right? Anyway,
Yep.
it's shocking how many people are in it. It's crazy how many people are in it. You could call it a classic ensemble cast, which you don't see every day anymore.
No, you don't.
No. It's kind of jarring though, because they'd be like, "Oh, now it's that person. Now it's that person. Who's gonna pop up next?" Right? There's even some like random cameos that we're not gonna spoil that make no sense. Random cameos,
Which I
hours,
can't remember.
hours into the movie. So don't spoil. All right. Everybody who I
I
named
don't even know who you're
so
talking
far, I
about.
don't think counts as a cameo. Maybe Topher
Okay.
Grace. Maybe Topher
Maybe.
Grace.
Was he a
Right?
cameo? 'Cause he had
He
a
was only in a couple
decent part in
scenes.
the movie. Was he really?
Yeah.
I considered him to have a decent part in the movie.
Nah. Okay, but let me
No?
continue.
Okay.
Let me continue. It's the story of one man's journey from pilot to farmer to astronaut through time and space, trying to save humanity from our dead planet, which we have sapped all of its resources. So, movie,
Most of.
film, or absolutely cinema? Go.
I'd say it's probably cinema, in my opinion. It makes you think about a lot of things. And it's also pretty entertaining the whole way through.
Okay. So, here's a question. Did it make you feel anything? Were you fighting back tears of sadness, joy,
No,
and and the will to fight against any and all impossible odds?
No, I I don't think I was feeling anything like that,
I feel
but
like
I can
that's a
see how it would make
prerequisite,
people
though.
feel that way.
I feel like that's a prerequisite towards cinema. I really do.
Is it?
Yeah, I really do. I feel like
Well,
that's one. Did it leave you with lingering questions, but with a desire to know more about the world and lore created around the planet,
oh,
the galaxy, and the family? Or did it leave you questioning plot holes and consistencies? And, whether or not love is actually a
well,
magical plot device or a measurable, quantifiable force in the universe? Go.
okay, that's a lot. Um, I don't think love is a quantifiable force. It's chemicals in your brain, really. So I guess it would be kind of quantifiable, really, when you think about it. Like
Are we
you
going to
could
get
kind
into
of measure those.
spoilers? Are we going to get into spoilers?
Should we?
I guess we could. Okay, so here's what I'll get into for love, right? Love is not necessarily a measurable force in the movie. It's more so what his brain uses to find places in time and space. So using the
Yeah.
memories and love can cling to those specific moments he has to find. I think.
Okay. It's
Maybe.
easier to remember certain points in time when you can feel a strong emotional connection.
Yeah. So I don't think love saves the day or anything like that, but it helped.
Yeah.
Maybe. It helped in
Mm,
some
it
capacity.
helps, I guess, in a way. Yeah.
Now, I
It
don't
does affect the way
necess-
you think.
I don't necessarily like that it's kind of thrown in late into the movie as a bit of a plot device, but it's still kind of exciting. It's interesting.
It is.
What were you gonna say? You had some.
Uh,
I remember you had some thoughts.
well, it depends on how far we're going to be going into spoilers and stuff like that. Are we going to be hoping people are going to watch it? Are
Ooh,
we
I think you got to
talking
reset
about?
your audio.
Oh, okay. I'll be back then.
He's coming back. There's gonna be a white box beside me. Hey, is he frozen like that? He might be frozen. Oh, there we go. Oh no, it's covering me. If I go to this, oh, are you back?
I'm back already. Yeah.
I feel like you're bluer.
Am I bluer?
Maybe I'm just like seeing things. I'll fix that for next time.
I am
Okay.
bluer. What
Welcome
happened?
back.
What did you do?
I
Why are you
didn't do
breaking me?
anything. Welcome back. Thanks for
It's
being
good to
here.
be back, I
Yeah.
guess.
Are you still rendering?
No.
Okay. I feel like we're getting little
No.
voice hiccups, but that's fine.
I think that's
Interstellar.
just this. I'm getting voice hiccups from you too. Yeah.
Oh, let's stream
It
together.
was good, and now stream together is just not doing so hot.
Okay. Well, at least we're talking through the hiccups, and then we can get back to talking about the movie in a second,
We
right?
are. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I was saying was, I don't know how far or how deep we want to go into spoilers. If we want people to watch it, or we've expected people to have talked about or like
The
watched
movie's
it
pretty
so we can
old.
talk about certain things. It's
Movie's
pretty
pretty old
old,
at this
yeah.
point, right? I mean,
Yeah.
gosh, it just left Netflix. That's why we had to watch it because it was leaving Netflix.
Yeah, exactly. Canadian Netflix, anyways, or is it on? Or is it gone on all of them?
No, it's probably Canadian Netflix. Canadian Netflix
Okay,
loses everything and doesn't get
but like
most things.
because starting from the beginning of the movie, I I do kind of think that the Earth is going to turn into like this horrific dust bowl one day, but I don't think
Yeah.
it's going to be from like crop diseases or anything like that. The way that this movie is, because they're like, oh, we lost bananas, and then we lost this and that, and all we have left is corn. I don't think we'll get to that point because war would have broken out by this time. So we wouldn't have gotten to the point of there only being one crop left. Like everything would have just been turned into a dust bowl that way.
Dude, you're right. You're right. The rest of the
Yeah,
world, I
we would
didn't
have
even
burned
think
ourselves
about
out.
that. I didn't even think about
Exactly.
that. Everyone's like going to school still and being like, you're going to be a
Yeah.
farmer when you grow up. Oh,
Yeah,
can I be a
exactly.
scientist? No, you're going to be a farmer when you grow up. I feel like it wouldn't be that organized, but somehow it was.
No. But I do think that we might, if that were the case, end up spacefaring because like the world would be such a horrible, horrible place and like just nothingness that might as well. Then some people go to Mars, some people go to other planets, and we create new colonies, kind of as these like nations, and they'd all be at like different technological prowess because they don't talk to each other because they're like, screw those guys on Mars. I don't like them.
Did you
you know,
cry? Did you cry?
I I did not cry
Did you want to?
from the movie.
Did
No,
you almost cry?
no,
See,
no.
the scene that gets me, there's a scene that always gets me, and I didn't
At
cry
the
this
end,
time, but I had to really fight it off. It's not the end.
really.
Um, it's
Oh
not
God.
the end. It's when um okay, I guess we're talking spoilers. It's kind of a big spoiler. Okay, it's when they spend too much time in the black hole and like 20 plus years goes by and he's reading all the messages his family sent without him ever sending a message back, and they're just
Because it's
aging,
been 20 years and
and they're
he's
just
gone.
aging 20 years, and it's going from happy messages to horrible messages. Very
Yeah,
sad scene, and his performance there is crazy. So that one always gets
it's
me.
pretty good. Yeah. So like that whole thing with that black hole planet with like the time dilation and stuff, horrible decision.
Why would they
They would
ever
not
pick
have
that
made that
one?
decision. Like the chance of losing even 1 or 2 years off of this expedition is like critical. And like, why? Why would you why would you do that? They lost decades off of it because they made a single mistake, and they lost a person. And like, it almost feels like they were just trying to get rid of this guy because they didn't want to write any more stuff for him, or
Okay,
they couldn't.
so I have a thought. I have a thought. I feel like we were already being told by the characters in the film that the wormhole that showed up next to like Saturn or Jupiter or whatever was put there, right? The wormhole was put there, and so they are under the impression that somebody wants them to look at that system. Okay, so with
Hmm.
that in mind, somebody wants them to look at that system. They're going to look at the fact that there's three planets that all fit the magic marker that can hold life. You know what I mean? And that's
I
why they
think it was
checked
like
the three
16
planets.
planets or something.
No, but in that, I thought it was three.
Oh, no, there was more than three, but they sent out like 8 expeditions or whatever for a potential of like 12 planets
Yeah,
or some crap.
yeah. Well, I know what
So
the.
that's why they had to check three.
So I definitely know what it. Ooh, okay. Are we gonna talk about quantum immortality? I was joking before,
I don't know,
but
you're jumping all over
are
the
we gonna
place and
talk
you're not
about
like
it?
going through the actual movie like
Well, no, we're not
slowly
gonna
throughout
slowly
it.
go
You're jumping
through
to
the
like
movie.
the end and stuff,
We're not
right?
gonna slowly go through the movie. We're just kind of talking about the movie. We're just having a chat,
Okay.
right? And then I read over on the Twitch chat, I believe the implication is that it is humans from the future. And I think the movie kind of like um, spells out pretty good where it came
Hmm.
from, right? And at the same time, I kind of feel like you could throw some quantum immortality into that if you think of
A little
quantum
bit.
immortality.
Because I wouldn't call it quantum immortality. I'd just call it like a time paradox,
Okay, so
right? Because
quantum
he's not
immortality.
immortal.
Do you know what quantum immortality is?
Uh,
In my
kind
definition
of.
of it. Okay,
I get
so
it.
there's parallel worlds, right? There's infinite or whatever parallel worlds, right?
Hmm.
You follow?
Yeah.
Let's say you get hit by a car, okay? And your life ends. Your
But you still
consciousness,
exist
your
somewhere else.
consciousness supposedly moves to a reality where you survive for whatever reason, right? And
That's pretty
then
crazy.
the idea is that eventually you're going to get to a point where it's so outlandish the things that have to happen for you to survive that like getting sucked into a black hole ain't that preposterous if it's one of the last ones.
I guess you're right.
Do you get it?
But that's also, yeah, but that's also the thing of like what happens when you get to like the end of your life and you're just old. Do you just keep going and then you're just like 180 in some weird universe where people can't die?
And like you're alone and isolated and you're just like a brain or whatever.
Yeah, this
Yeah, just
it begs
thinking.
more questions about
Well,
quantum
that's
immortality
why
if I would want it.
that's why scientists are kind of horrified by it, really.
Yeah, I wouldn't want that. That's like some Warhammer or whatever it is lore.
Isn't it though?
It's crazy. That's
It's
that's scary.
interesting. It's interesting, right?
Yeah,
But because of quantum immortality, one of his versions had to survive the black hole, right?
I guess you're right. Yeah,
I did it. I linked quantum immortality into a conversation after talking about it for no reason for the last week.
yeah, you did.
I wasn't even planning it.
But the one thing that makes me so mad about the movie is that guy that like got sucked into like the tidal wave. I so mad about that. Why were you out there so long? Like the robot
Oh,
had to go and save somebody else and then come back, and he was just like, "Oh, don't worry, I'll just hold this door for you." Oh,
yeah,
he got like
he
sucked
stood at
away.
the door looking out the door
What?
at what was
Right?
going on.
Just go inside. You're there for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, it just
Just
kind of
go
had to
in the
happen.
door.
It just kind of had to happen, I guess, right?
Right? I just had to say that because it's like you're a scientist. You could do better than that. You're
Yeah,
smarter than this.
it was more than that. There were quite a few scenes like that in the movie. On a rewatch, you notice a little more because on a rewatch, you're not really feeling it as much as you did the first time. You know, the score's not like sucking the lung or the air out of your lungs
Yeah,
because
so you can pay attention to more
because
things that are going on
I find it
generally.
I find it to be a very suspenseful movie in a lot of aspects. There's some scenes in space where they've got to do some crazy like maneuvers, docking maneuvers and stuff, and like it's just so intense, right? There aren't
Yeah,
so many movies that just feel intense like that, that give you that 2001 A Space Odyssey feel, or that like OG Star Wars feel when you saw that for the first time, like the wonder of what you're looking at, you know?
true. Because like I'd say the one thing that actually does kind of scare me would be real life going to space. That would just be scary.
I would
Because you
love
have
to
like
do it.
this less than 1 centimeter thick wall protecting you in some places from like the vacuum of space, and it's
I
like
would
that's
do
just
it.
a terrifying thought.
I would do it. Sometime in the next 40 years, mark me on this,
Oh
mark
yeah,
me
I
on this,
would.
mark me on this. Sometime in the next 40 years, I'm going to space and I'm interviewing Macaulay Culkin.
In space.
Oh, dude, if I could interview Macaulay Culkin in space, God, that's a new dream.
Okay.
But hopefully I can interview him before space because I can't afford to go to space right now. I'm gonna
You
make it
can't
happen.
really.
I'm
Well,
gonna
Katy
make it
Perry
happen.
can,
And
but
do you know why I'm gonna make it happen? Because you are
what?
so terrified that I might actually do it.
You go to space? I'd be okay with that.
No, you're so
Take some
terrified.
pictures.
You are so
Yeah, I can take.
terrified that I might actually get Macaulay Culkin for an
Oh,
interview.
that. Yeah. See, I'd rather go to space than interview Macaulay Culkin because it'd be like, oh, that's so much pressure,
It's
right?
stupid, right? It's stupid, but
It's such a weird thought to think of,
it's not a non-chance.
I guess. But maybe the chance at this point in time might lean a little bit more towards it being able to
But it could
interview Macaulay
happen.
Culkin than going to
But it could
space.
happen. It could
It could
happen.
work. It could happen.
It could happen.
You never
I'm
know.
I'm gonna make it
You could have
happen.
a message waiting for you right now.
I
It
don't
could be
think
like a
so.
daily update to everybody. Hey, he
I
didn't
don't
message
think
us
so.
back. You know,
I
like
can look. I can look. Hold on.
the
Oh, that's
Culkin tracker.
have I heard back from
Do I need to
Macaulay?
make a
Have I
do I
heard
need to
back
make a
from Macaulay
Discord bot?
Culkin? No, that's okay. I guess Christmas is Culkin themed. Come on, work. It
I
doesn't
can
want
do
to
that.
work probably because I'm streaming.
Probably, yeah. But don't worry about it. We'll get the
Part of my
2020 Culkin
message,
update.
part of my message that I've sent into a couple places is the audacity of this request is through the roof.
It's pretty funny though.
You gotta shoot your shots, right?
Hey,
You
yep,
gotta shoot
you'll
your
miss if you
shots.
don't. Yep.
Exactly. But one thing I wanted to talk about Interstellar, right? Because you jumped on cinema too fast before I could actually give you the full categorical answers, you know?
Well, because you just asked me without giving me the categories.
Well,
So
it's
I was like, I guess
movie,
cinema. Yeah, that's
film,
good.
or absolutely cinema, right? And now it was kind of a trick question because it's not a movie. It's shot on 35 millimeter film and 70 millimeter. Whoa, that's a weird word. 35 millimeter film and 70 millimeter film. Why can't I say
You
millimeter
can tell,
twice?
yeah. I don't
70
know.
millimeter film. That's IMAX. 70
Oh,
millimeter IMAX. Millimeter.
okay.
IMAX.
Yes, we've gotten that at this point.
That would have been a good
People
one in
are from
IMAX, I
IMAX.
gotta say. I gotta say that would have
It
been
would
a
have
good
been,
one
yeah.
in IMAX. Really good. If you can go back and watch Interstellar in IMAX, use your time machine to do that.
Okay, I just have to say this at this point in time. We are not sponsored by IMAX.
Or
You've said it
Interstellar.
so many times. Or Interstellar. You've said it so
Or
many times that it's like, okay, we're not sponsored. Just thought I'd let you know.
or Macaulay Culkin.
I'm glad.
Even though Macaulay Culkin has a lifestyle website called Bunny Ears that we would fit in on perfectly with our podcast,
Yeah.
we are not sponsored.
Boo.
But we would fit in on there great. Because I got ears. I got bunny ears. You can wear a
Dude,
hat. You can put on a hat
I could.
or
I
get
guess I
some
could put on a hat.
surgery.
I don't I don't know if I want surgery for that.
Yeah,
That seems like a lot.
exactly. But I would also agree, by the way. I'm going to agree with you. I think that the movie is absolutely cinema because it actually makes me feel something. All right.
Yep.
And I know we haven't really got like a rating system out yet. They haven't the whole thing figured out yet. At least we know it's absolutely cinema and it's worth watching. Hopefully, it's not gone from your
I'd
Netflix or
say
wherever.
I'd say it's 4.5 or 4.6 pennies.
Okay, 4.6 pennies out of 5. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's not bad. I can get behind that. I'd give it 5 out of 5
Because
pennies.
there's a couple plot holes and whatever, and obviously it's
Nah, I don't care.
like a time paradox,
I would have
but it's
like
still a really good movie.
that's the thing,
It's
right?
great,
Plot holes and
actually.
inconsistencies are going to happen in art
Holds up.
because we just have to think things through. We're very inquisitive people, right?
Hmm.
Well, that's why they have like they're always going to exist, but if the movie can still make you feel something, that's the win.
Yeah. And it still holds up after how old is it? It's from
I should have got the year on that.
I'm not sure.
I don't know. It's at least 10 years old. Well, they spent a lot of money on that CGI and made it look good. They actually kind of cared. But that's when you have like a. This is going to sound real snooty, okay? But when you have like
Yeah.
an auteur kind of director, like Christopher
Hmm.
Nolan, his name is on it. He gets to control everything. The studio doesn't really get to come in and say, no, your black hole is going to look like Barney the dinosaur, right? And as an auteur, he probably controlled the CGI and had the ability to take his time.
Yep.
I think that was after the Dark Knight series, right? Or was it after Inception? It was after Inception.
I couldn't tell you.
I'm gonna say it
I
was
don't know.
after Inception, so he had a lot of like clout to do whatever he wanted, which means good CGI. Now, if
Yeah.
CGI is bad and stuff, there's really no excuse. It's just because they rushed it out.
Kinda. You could just have like a bad company on it as well, or not a bad company, but somebody that's not like Weta Digital, because they'll always perform.
No,
They'll get
exactly.
you. Yeah. But if it's like a smaller studio or whatever, then if you time crunch them, then they're probably not gonna be able to keep up sometimes.
Well, it's not even
Which is
just
not
one
much.
studio anymore. You're thinking in the eyes of like 2010, 2007,
Yeah, where
things like
they would
that.
do all of it
Now,
in
if
one
you look at
studio.
it, there's like 20 plus
500
20
plus.
20 plus at least. I don't know if there's 500. We'd have to look at some of that to see because I don't know either, but there's a lot of studios that work on different aspects of the CGI and then they just kind of put it all together and hope for the best.
Yeah, it's crazy because like
Just throw
each
money at
shot
it.
will be different. Yeah, it'll have like this almost completely different look sometimes
Mhm.
from shot to shot. Then some will just be like crazy, and other ones are just okay, I
Yeah,
guess.
some of the weirdest stuff I ever seen for bad CGI is just like how weird the bodies look like in Spider-Man. If you look at the last Spider-Man movie that came out and they're whipping around, they like break their necks and they break their backs and they break their legs. Like bones don't do that.
That's just something about Spider-Man. I don't get it. He's really bendy in a really weird way that normal people wouldn't be.
But this is like weird CGI that's being hidden in the speed of the movements. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah. All right. So we've determined that you gave it 5.6 pennies out of, wait, 4.6 pennies out of 5. I gave it 5
Yep.
pennies out of 5. I think it's great. I don't care about the plot holes and inconsistencies because I enjoyed it. It made me feel something. It made me think enough to do a thing on
Yep.
here to talk about it. Now, if I look at the calendar, next week is October.
Sure is.
Okay, so our first movie that I want to look at is going to be,
Halloween.
no, it's going to be a little more sci-fi, but it's going to have
Jason X.
some fall vibes. It's not going
Okay.
to be a scary movie other than maybe
Oh.
existential scary.
Okay.
All right,
Oh, I think I might know.
it's Vanilla Sky.
Oh, okay. That wasn't my guess.
No? Have you
I was
seen
gonna say
Vanilla
Donnie
Sky?
Darko.
No, I hate Donnie Darko. Have you seen Vanilla Sky?
Yeah. Maybe forever ago, but I'm gonna lean towards no.
Okay. Well, I had to bust it out to put a little clip of it in our latest review for Silent Hill F, and it just made me want to watch it. What is
Okay.
happiness to you, David?
A Vanilla
Other
Sky.
other banger quotes are like saddest lady ever to hold a martini.
Oh.
It's a Tom Cruise movie. Cameron
Oh,
Crowe,
okay.
Cameron Diaz,
Oh.
Penelope Cruz, no relation. Tom
Penelope.
Cruise. Yeah. Penelope Cruz is in it too. Okay, we're gonna watch that. It's a good one. At least I think it's a good one, and I hope you enjoy it too.
I think I will, yeah.
Yeah, and then after that, the next episodes are gonna lean completely into horror. They're gonna be batshit crazy. They might
Okay.
get a little gross. You never know.
Okay.
Because I'm
Depends on what
certain.
kind of gross.
Well, I'm starting to think that maybe I want to troll you and make you watch some like really
You do that
horrifying,
all the time
like
anyway.
like body horror movies, some crazy
That'd be
Japanese
fine.
horror movies and stuff.
That'd be fine.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's it. That
I'll get
was
the popcorn ready.
that was absolutely cinema. We're out of the cinema. OG Hellraiser would be
Are we?
fun. That's a maybe. That's a big
That would
maybe.
be.
No, we're gonna be going out of the cinema. We're not out of the cinema yet. Hold on.
It's
Yeah.
right next to the actual
Hey.
studio. It's attached to the studio. We have our own personal cinema.
Yeah, we're gonna have all kinds of fun little things to cut in between where we can kind of like show some kind of live transition where we're quote unquote moving from studio
Yeah.
to studio.
And hey, you never know. One day I might do a studio tour.
Do you know what I want to do? Do you know what I want to do?
What?
This is my dream idea, okay? I'm going to do it right
What?
now, but it's my dream idea. So we're going to be oh no, it's playing our video again.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to watch it cuz I like it. Absolutely cinema. Man, we are cooking. Anyway,
Penny is just chilling with the boy.
yes, we'll go to Penny in a second. Ah, that thing came up and now I lost my train of thought, so we'll go to Penny.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, she is just chilling. Her butt's touching him.
Yeah.
She's getting a bit of a cuddle. That's how rabbits cuddle. They just kind of lean into you
That's her
very
cuddle,
touch. Very slight cuddle.
And then I press my leg up against her a little bit more and pull her into it. It's like, cuddle harder. Stop being so dainty about it, little Miss Huffer hands.
Okay, so here's what I want to do. Okay?
What?
So we're gonna be in our shot, our camera angle from the front like this, right? And I want
Yeah.
which means we're just gonna swap things. So you're gonna have to be on your side again, you know? We're just gonna have to be exactly where we are here. And I want the background and the desk to just swoosh away. Just be like shweep, and then the theater comes in.
Just move from one to the next. You can do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put a transition and some noise. I'm just saying that's the dream, right? It's like a whoop,
Yeah.
and then the theater pops
okay.
in while we're sitting here.
For a second, I thought it was like, oh, you can help me with this dream. It's like, yeah, you can do the little transitions kind of things. Yeah, you can do
Yeah,
that.
I think I can
Easy.
do that. No problem.
Yeah, easy.
And it just like push it over. I kind of want to make it look like it's bouncing into it though. which is a lot of work.
I'm sure there's a bunch of them.
Okay, let me turn myself a little. Let me turn myself a little. Here we go. No, it's not working.
What are we doing?
I'm turning myself a little. There we go. Okay.
Oh,
Well, we're outroing is what we're doing, right? Our
are we?
YouTube video has everything that I need to put together a cool ass show. And it's going to be the first episode of, I don't know, Bunnin' Around Live. I mean, this is Bunnin' Around Live, so maybe
We've
it'll
been
be the
doing
first
live stuff for a long time.
Yeah,
That's why
but
it's
it's
kind
the
of
name
weird
of the
that this is
show.
the first episode.
Well, it's of a show. It's of a show where we
I
have
guess.
this wide view. Our TV's coming back, right?
Yeah.
It's our talk show. We now finally have our Bunnin' Around Live talk show. All right.
So do I need to make like a live thing?
What do you mean?
A little sign? I
No,
mean, I
well,
guess we would know
if you
that we're
want,
live,
if you
but
want to put an on-air thing, you can decorate the set however you want. And we can make like a cool intro. Right now it's the dancing thing, but it might be something else in the future. You know what I mean? And we'll
okay.
have some fun talking about the various things that we love, talking about Penny. I forgot to ask Penny what she thought of the subjects we were talking about before. I'll do that next time.
You did. You totally forgot. She feels
It
left out. She doesn't
Nah,
like you
she's
now.
fine. Is that why she looks like she's pouting?
Yeah.
That's
You told her
okay.
that she was going to be a part of the show. You didn't include her, and now she looks like that.
She's part of the show. I can't wait till
Okay, you
Macaulay
did leave.
Culkin's on this TV.
Replace my
It's
little
gonna
Mimi.
happen. You'll see it. You'll see it happen.
You know, if
Macaulay
it's
Culkin,
Macaulay
let's
Culkin,
talk.
that's okay. He can cover up Penny for a little while. That's okay.
Good, good. We'll bring out a second TV so she can have a little spot too. We'll put a little TV on the desk.
A tiny little TV.
We should put a little TV on the desk for Penny.
We could do that.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do that. All right, but that
More renders.
exactly. But Bunnin' Around Live is now what the show is, right? So the actual
Okay.
episode is probably going to be called Bunnin' Around.
Sounds good to me.
Or I'll put out a Let Us Discuss, and I'll put out a Absolutely Cinema, separate things, to encourage
How
people to
about
come to our live show.
we rebrand Panda in around.
I don't like
Thoughts?
that. Well, Waffles wants that.
It's good.
I don't
It's
know why
good.
Waffles
It's really
wants
good.
that. I don't know why
I don't
Waffles
know,
wants that.
but
Okay.
it's got this like it rolls off the tongue.
Hold on, hold on, hold on. I'm making your dream come true. Now it's Panda and around.
We're Panda in around right now. Did you make me a sign? Oh, it's because I'm here by myself now. I don't know if I want this anymore. I'm scared. All the eyes are on me. Come back. I miss you.
Get your Marfin
I,
hands up. Get on out of your seat. All eyes on you.
actually, can you
All
go
eyes
again?
on you. Okay, bye.
Can you go again? Yeah, okay, thanks. I don't. No more Bo Burnham. Yeah, the weather. So it's mostly sunny today. You know, it's kind of nice. UV was really bad. Felt very hot, but it wasn't. All right, now that all the viewers are gone,
Oh, I'm here. I'm on this screen. That's not cool. Hold on.
what? Did you break everything again? All right, so what are we doing? We gonna do Silent Hill? We gonna do something else? What you got for me? Okay, sounds good. He told me that he was going to be giving me a whole bunch of money. I think he's muted for everybody other than me. So, you know, are
I
you
think I've
punishing me?
made you. I think I've made you uncomfortable enough
Yeah, I
for
think you're
trying
punishing me.
for trying to usurp my show. There was a coup attempt here. All right, there's been a coup attempt on Bunnin around, and I don't like
but
it.
not in the polar bear variety.
You're right. I was gone from the other screen. Hold on. I need to come back. How do I find myself?
Please come back. You
There
have
we
to look
go.
inward for that. If you really want to find yourself.
Yeah. Well,
But that's boring. Nobody wants that.
nope, but that's okay. But what I was going to say was this was generally the show for today. We're not going to play a game. We did all that talking, the nonstop talking. We put together the subjects and we're going to edit it into our YouTube show. And then
Okay.
more and more, we're going to try and make our Friday show into something fun and exciting like this. And we're going to try and involve y'all with us.
I think that would be
Hopefully,
fun.
stick around.
We can
Give us your
start.
feedback. If it's boring, and we'll try to integrate more of your questions and stuff like that. Or if it's just boring and you're just like, hey, play games instead, we could do that too. Right? But we want to try and talk a little more and give our opinions on things a little more.
Talking is important.
It is. It's going to help you a lot too, I think.
I think so, yeah.
It reminds me
But
of like back in the film school days. I had to audition people to be in my fifth term project. So that means we actually put out audition ads on some sort of website where it was like student project, pay for low to none, low to no pay, which was always no pay for exposure, right? And one thing I noticed, a lot of people were coming in just to get better at public speaking. You know what I mean?
that makes a lot of sense, actually, yeah.
They weren't doing that great as far as like performing the scenes, and sometimes it was really uncomfortable, and I was just like, what the heck is going on? And I just kind of started talking to one of the people, and then I started talking to another of the people, and I just started getting that feeling that like, well, one of them straight
Well,
up
wait a
said it.
minute. They all suck at this.
I mean,
They're doing
yeah,
it for a reason.
yeah, but like I think the reason was really good,
It was a good.
really
That's a good
good
reason, yeah.
to get better at public speaking. And the funny thing is, there's a series of things on YouTube. You know, the whole 5 or 6 stores. You could stop at 5 or 6 stores or just one.
You can stop at 5 or 6 stores, or just one.
That's an acting school where a lot of
Yeah.
that is to learn how to get better at public speaking as well. So it seems to be a
All right.
common suggested thing in the field, right? The one guy
Yeah.
was telling me he had a crazy stutter before he started doing this. And I was like, you know what, man, that's awesome.
I had a little bit of a stutter. I kind of still do. I just trip over my words every now and then because
Same.
I'm trying to think of too much at once.
Well, I think one thing that you and I will get better at over time is slowing down our sentences, not talking too fast, and thinking before we talk. It's going to be
I
a little
think
bit of
I'm,
work.
yeah, I think I'm pretty good at talking slow. No? Do I need to slow down more?
No, you're fine. It's more um, thinking about it and then talking. Eventually, it'll get easier and faster. You know what I mean? It'll get
It
easier
will, yeah.
to come up with what to say faster, so you're not just rambling like I do all the time, or just kind of being like, and you know what? I'm gonna ditch you on the show every now and then by yourself, and you're just gonna talk, and it's gonna be good.
No, don't do it.
We'll get you. Well, I'm not gonna do it now. I already did that to you today.
I need to start having random things ready in
Well,
like a little
here
note
you just
thing
don't ready. Don't
because
just use
randomly
just turn on the
having to talk
brain.
is hard. Yeah,
Not for me. Not for me.
because I could have so many things to talk about. Then someone's like, "Here, you, time for you to talk." It's like, oh,
Yeah, I
you know,
understand. You see, you get the whole all eyes are on me kind of thing, and for me, I feel not disconnected, but like I don't feel the same way getting online and talking as I do in front of a crowd.
okay.
I used to be
I
so terrified going in front of my staff at work. It was
yeah,
like 50 plus people sometimes because they would have like agency workers in there too. And you got
okay.
to be loud and you got to try not to shake. Oh, and then going around and telling people that they're laid off before Christmas because they don't need work from agency people. It's just like, there's like
Yikes.
50 of
Ooh,
them.
ugh.
Uh,
Ugh, I don't want to do that.
no,
Yikes.
not at all. Not a fun experience. This feels different. Everything after that experience feels easy. This feels easy now compared to that.
Okay. I don't know. I think I got a little bit better at it when I went through culinary school because there's something about having to explain your you feel like you're a child handing like this artist this like crayon drawing and you're like, look what I did, and they're like, hmm. And that's every single day. So you have to sit there and you have to explain your dish, but you have to do it with like confidence and whatever. So I think I'm a little bit better at it than I used to be, especially considering when I was in software development, I couldn't do any of that stuff. Nothing.
Well, I gotta say, you're doing great. You're doing really great. This whole experience for you, we've been doing it for just over a year. It's always been trial by fire. I throw so much improv at you. I make you go in blind. I say I'm gonna pop quiz you on random facts. I don't tell you what the subject's gonna be because I'm trying to elicit a natural reaction, and you just go for it. So even
I
though
try.
you're not the best at public speaking, dude, you're game for anything, and it's awesome.
I try.
And I'm not
It's
gonna
a little
call
bit
it.
easier when I've had a drink or two.
I ain't
But
calling it panda and around. At least until you
why?
can do a 5 minute segment with me gone.
What about pandemonium?
5 minute segment with me gone.
Pandemonium. Vision.
You do.
2.0.
You do a 5 minute segment without me where you're not just like dead air because you don't know what to say. And
Yeah,
one day a week you can do pandemonium.
sweet. It has to be version 2, Electric Boogaloo. We need a
That's
very
okay.
large flashing sign. Or not.
Uh, nah, that word's kind of been co-opted, and I don't really like the
Has it
connotations that it's.
actually?
Yeah, it's real stupid.
Oh no.
You and I both know the joke, the sequel, part two, Electric Boogaloo, but
Yeah.
everything gets co-opted. So we're not gonna
Okay.
put that on a sign,
Eh. Man, why do people ruin everything?
right?
I'm tired of this. Stop ruining all the fun stuff.
I know, and most people wouldn't really even know anyway.
That's fair, yeah.
But you never know. You don't want to offend people. Everybody's getting
True.
offended, but we're already
Well,
offending
everybody's
people with our
ruining everything,
faces.
so it's, yeah, especially mine.
Exactly. Exactly. Now yours is looking good.
Okay.
Is
I
Penny
try. I
there?
brushed
Yeah,
today.
Penny's there.
She is, yeah. She's
She
looking
oh
lumpy.
she's squished down.
Yeah, she's
She's
looking lumpy.
looking. I like that. That's kind of on my mug. She looks like that on my mug,
Kinda, yeah.
which I
That's
can't
actually,
see from this far away.
you could zoom the mug in.
No, I'm not doing that.
Do it.
No,
That's okay. Don't do it.
I tried that before. Remember?
Yeah.
We were floating.
Yeah, you struggled really bad with it.
I'll get the mug working next time. I'll get it as part of the close up. Don't worry. I know you sent me a
Yeah.
couple things. I'll get that
I'll
started.
I'll render it out with just transparency so you can put the mug up.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll be part of the store thing.
Okay. Okay.
When we hit
Well,
500, I think you can set up like a YouTube store.
you can do that at 400.
Really?
Yep.
Oh,
That's
well,
doable now.
I need to start getting penny mugs out there.
Yeah, you got to look at that. See if anyone wants one.
I used to ship things. Have to
Okay.
do it.
Take a look. We'll
Easy.
take a look at that later.
Yeah.
Maybe penny mugs in the future. Okay.
New merch. Crazy.
First merch will be penny.
First merch. Yeah.
That's right. All right. So schedule time. Schedule time. Friday's always going to be Bunnin around live where we're going to be taping crap for YouTube, right? I don't know if it's going to be this show or another show, but Fridays for taping crap for YouTube where we kind of like plan our broadcasts out. Other days,
So it's not Saturday night live, it's Friday afternoon live.
we can go later if you want.
It's up to you.
We'll
Doesn't matter
see.
to me.
We'll see. I mean, it's kind of morning somewhere too. If you go on at 2, it's like morning in the West Coast.
It's always morning somewhere.
I guess you're right. That's a very sad thought.
Why?
Morning. Get it?
Oh, different type of morning.
Aha. Okay, so the plan is I may or may not show up tomorrow for an impromptu stream, but we will definitely, in some capacity, be here either tomorrow or Sunday, one or the other. And the schedule for the
Sounds good to
week
me.
will be posted on whichever ever those 2 days that we come on. So if we're on tomorrow, we'll have the schedule ready for the week. If we're on Sunday, we'll have the schedule ready for the week. And we're gonna stick
That
to it.
sounds
We
good
we
to me.
stuck to it this week, and we're gonna stick to it next week. It's not gonna be 5 days a week. We don't want to burn out, and we want to not sound like idiots.
The instant that we set everything on the schedule is the instant we stopped following that because we were doing 5 days a week, and it's like, yeah, okay, let's just put it on the schedule. Then we weren't instantly, so we look like idiots. So
But at the same,
that's okay.
well, but at the same time, we had to start making all these assets, right? Like we got a lot of ideas. We got this set. We had to. Okay, you were making assets. I was making the ideas. I was making it work, right? We pitched for a show.
Yeah,
We pitched for a live
yeah.
show that we were trying to get set up. So, like, all
Hmm.
kinds of extenuating circumstances came up and we had to scrap the schedule, right? Because we had to
Yep.
work on stuff crazy. And we didn't get on that show, but we have this. We have our bunning around studio. We have our movie studio. We have a few little
And I think
video
the
clips that are
background that we're
fun.
using at the on the close up has already been updated. So I think you're just using the old one.
I think I am too. It was fall
Because
behind it.
I
Here.
think it's three separate backgrounds right now. They're all different backgrounds.
Hold on.
And they're all wrong.
Here. If that bothers you, hey, it's fall. Now it's fall
It's
again.
okay. It is fall.
All right, so next week we're talking about Vanilla Sky, and then we're gonna play some games. I don't know if Silent Hill F is gonna be played before October, but we'll see. We'll
I don't
see.
know.
Do you know what else I just realized?
What?
Silent Hill F might also stand for Fox.
Oh, you're right. There's a lot of foxes in that
A
game.
lot of foxes. It's all about the fox. It's all about the fox lore, the umami lore.
Umami lore? What the
Yeah, it's
hell?
all about the umami lore, the fox lore.
Doesn't umami mean mouthfeel?
Nah, it's a fox. Look it up.
Are you sure?
Look it
I
up.
I I think I know what umami is.
What am I trying to say?
I don't I don't know, but
Look.
umami is the fifth like taste thing,
Yeah, but what am I
right?
trying to say? Look it up. The fox thing. What's the fox thing?
Well, I don't fox in Japanese. Oh, it's a kitsune. I don't know. You played the game. Why are you asking me? I don't know.
Because I thought it was umami.
No, 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 no. No, umami is the fifth sense, like mouthfeel.
Oh. Now I need to figure
Oh,
this out.
she did a huge yawn. Now she's not
Oh.
doing anything.
Yeah, she went back down to
I need to start
normal.
recording it. I don't know what the fox says.
Um, Inari Okami.
That's not
Inari's foxes or kitsunes.
okay.
I thought it was umami. I'm sorry. Sue me. All right.
Inari, umami,
Umami. The
the
fox makes
mouthfeel of
screeching
foxes,
noises. Ew.
right?
We're not
That's
getting
why I was
into
just like,
that.
no.
Get your head out of the gutter. This is the end of the show.
Well, that's why I was like, why are you talking about mouthfeel?
Yeah, we're not. But hey, it was fun. Thank you for joining us. We might do the next one later, right? Because we might make it more of a nighttime thing. So Waffles, that means you might miss the Friday one, but we'll see. We'll just have to make it up to you. But we'll just we'll look at when the best time to go on is. Because this
Sure.
time here, I wanted to make sure that we could kind of talk about what we wanted to and get it recorded, right? And not so much worry about the chat and stuff. And, it's like a tester episode, right?
Yeah, run it live so it's easier to do it not live.
Exactly. Exactly. So it's kind of like a tester episode. Don't worry. though. If you missed the Big Friday one, it'll be on YouTube in a tighter form. And generally, the shows in between are going to be like mini versions of this anyway, because we're going to be working on what we do, right?
I try to always be relevant,
Yeah.
talk about things that are important.
Yeah, we're always going to have mini versions of
Kind
this
of.
before we play games anyway. Not like today where we talked for 2 hours, but
Yeah.
we'll
You
be
can even
doing it
say what
more.
half we say is like important, right?
No, it's not, but I don't know. It's fun to talk. It's nice to be able to talk without somebody telling me to shut up. And if you
It
do
is.
tell me to shut up, I could always ban you.
It'd be fun.
No, I
Not
don't want to
really.
ban people.
Yeah,
I
I don't
want
want people
people
telling me to shut
to
up either. That's fine.
no. And I'll try not to tell you to shut up as much. See, I had a shut up gag in that video and I cut it out because I didn't want you to feel bad.
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah.
That's fair. Well, I think that on Friday, next Friday, it'll be a little later. We'll probably go on 20 minutes ago. We'll go on 20 minutes ago next Friday.
That sounds good to me.
And I won't be half asleep. I'm not half asleep, but I won't be tired. It means we'll probably stream something after and go late
Well,
into the night.
I'm sure we'll always be tired.
Not as tired as this week. I put a lot
It's
into
past
that
2
video.
p.m. Tired.
Nah, but I put a lot into that video. I mean, it's not even that good, but like a lot of time in a short amount of time. I really wanted to make sure that I beat the game and got a video out by the time it came out. I've always been late and I wanted this time to get it. I sacrificed some sleep to do it. Creation is an act of pure will. It's exhausting. It can be, right? But it's fun.
Oh, it is. I've been working on a few things for
Oh my god, they look
October, which is
so
in how many
good.
days?
They look so good. Panda is killing it. I cannot
Ooh,
wait to be able
5
to
days.
unveil
Okay.
the costumes and stuff like that. We're not going to do it. We're
Well,
not going to unveil
I still
anything.
got to make my costume.
No, I know.
I made yours.
But
is done.
I know yours is going to be awesome too. All right?
I
know
so.
yours is going to be awesome too. I
hope
cannot
so.
wait. I honestly
They're both gonna
cannot
be
wait.
cool.
I can't wait for the decorations and I can't wait
No
for the
special effects
costumes.
this time, unless you want special effects.
No. Let's keep the
Okay.
load. Let's keep the load on the computer down to a minimum. I think you had like fog or something. What did you have?
I had like flames on the one, and it was so heavy.
Yeah,
would
but it
run
looked
and everything
good.
would just get choppy. It's like, whoa,
It looked
Unity,
cool.
please. Yeah, it did look neat.
I think next week we're gonna touch the X-Men game. We're gonna touch the X-Men game. Not it's
Which
like
X-Men game?
I forget which one it's called, but it's on the same engine the Deadpool game's on, and it's mostly
Okay.
focused on Wolverine. And I want to play it. It's supposed to be really
Wolverine
good.
game?
It's for PS3. And since they just announced that new Wolverine game, probably by Sucker Punch or somebody, it'd be cool to play an older one that's supposed to be really good.
Okay.
Waffles. Yes, I do. Do you? Radley S. Panda Esquire.
And that's the end of the show.
Ha ha!
No, I'm kidding.
No, I was asking Radley.
Yeah, I do.
They're too hot. Maybe someday I'll show up. Looks like me right here. Looks like me right here.
Mine does not.
Mine does. But I think that's
Yours
it for
does,
today's
actually.
show. It does, yes.
Yours was modeled off of yours.
It was. Yes. The ears are floppier here, and I like that.
They are much floppier.
I like the floppy ears. Okay. Like I said, either tomorrow or Sunday, we're going to be live, and when we are, we'll have the schedule ready for the week. Next Friday is the next live taping of our YouTube show. I don't know what day the YouTube show is going to premiere, but it's going to premiere before the next live taping, and that's a guarantee.
Okay. That sounds good to me.
Anything to add before we get out of here?
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Yo, dude, I was about to give you a hard time on the pandemonium, but that was awesome. Thank you. I love that.
Well, I'm not sure if we're definitely not doing much more after this. It's
No, no.
we're just doing the short 2 hours or whatever.
Yeah,
But I'm gonna
that's
make myself some food. I'm pretty excited for
exactly.
that.
It is a very good Truman Show reference, and that's something we're going to talk about eventually because there's so much to say about Truman Show.
Fantastic movie.
Love it, and I'm
So
so
much to
glad
go
you've seen
into.
it. Movie,
Ci- I
movie,
It's cinema. It's
movie.
cinema.
Hold on. The Truman
Movie,
Show,
film, or cinema.
movie, film, or cinema. Go,
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
go. Movie, film, or cinema. Go.
No, I'd say it's cinema. It makes you think a lot, and then if you watch it again, you notice a lot of things
Hell yeah.
about it.
Okay. Hell yeah. We'll go into it deeper, but that's awesome. Hey, I couldn't not go to the theater, okay? We'll end it on
That's
the
okay.
theater. Thank you for watching. It was fun. Hope you had fun. We'll be here on the weekend. See you later.
See you later.